as my colleagues have stated, I asked the most fundamental and simplest of questions. Who drew the maps? So let me share the answers I was shared with. First, it was Assembly. Here we are. Put your hands in the air if you drew the maps. Didn't see one go in the air. So then I was told it was the legislature. Once again, here we are. I'm part of the legislature. I didn't draw these maps. So then I was mocked for not being a part of leadership. That leadership and the leadership team drew these maps. The leadership team's here. Anybody want to own up to it? Our majority leader admitted she did not directly draw these maps, and she is leadership. Is this the type of transparency you're promising voters? That I was mocked for asking that question? You're not mocking me. You're mocking voters by not answering that question. These maps, in the language it says the Assembly Elections Committee wrote it. That is 7 people. 7. Me and my colleague can say we did not participate in the drawing of these maps.
But I listened to all the comments and it's all about transparency, and this has been transparent. Colleagues, this bill was put in print on Monday. We had a hearing on Tuesday. On Tuesday, when the hearing took place, both election chairs in the Assembly and the Senate could not answer one question: who drew the lines? The Assembly Elections Chair said it was a collaboration. The Assembly Elections Chair said it was leadership. Leadership, what leadership? Give us a name. The individual who was providing technical assistance in that committee would not answer any questions about who they were, who they represented, who was paying them. This is a public process, and you're asking from the dais, who do you represent? I'd rather not answer that question. Who's paying you? I'd rather not answer that question. I mean, this is a public process where we got no answers, and you're talking about transparency. They were asked who drew the lines, and in the Assembly, the response was it was a group of leadership. It was the state legislature, and the response was, we're in the state legislature, and we didn't participate in that process. And they said, well, you're not in leadership. So then it fell on leadership. I watched the interview on our own elections chair here in the Senate. Who drew the lines? Well, the Rules Committee. I'm the vice chair of Rules. We did not participate that I know of drawing any lines.